Oh my god, they're not breathing! Does anyone know CPR?
Red alert! Red alert! What you are hearing now is not a test. Not a test. You are now tuned into LA on Lock Radio, bringing you all the newest and exclusive underground music from Los Angeles to any other city around it. Let's go! Hosted by
boy, fucking Steve the motherfucking Mar, man.
Log in now.
I finally finished it. I usually say my name, like, Steve the Mar. I still got like the space. Before it gets to like we get it. Attention, everybody. Damn, okay, I get it. Y'all stop, man. Y'all making me fucking nervous. Right. Thank you. Alright, we weren't here last week, y'all. I'm gonna start it off. I'm gonna fucking clear the elephant in the room. We weren't here last week. Sorry about that, you guys. Dude canceled on us. We couldn't do anything about it. We just had to live our life, man. And that's the way it is. There's no beef. It's all love, man. It's your boy Steve DeMar.
We back.
Did you hear that voice? But you didn't see him, huh? Because you never see him. Because N3 is always in the back, man. Shout out to the Oos. Fucking, can we get your hand one more time, bro? So I don't think people got it.
Gangery. A lot of gangery.
You know what I'm saying? You know him by the hand. He's a hand model.
Duh.
I wish we would have had an interview last week, bro, because I want to keep stacking up the numbers, you know. I also want to interview people, obviously, you know what I'm saying?
Exactly.
But I want to keep stacking up the numbers, bro, because I want to one day hit 1,000 fucking interviews.
Oh yeah.
Can you imagine that shit, bro?
Oh yeah.
Oh man,
That's gonna happen.
I don't want it to happen. That's too many interviews, dog. But yeah, man, we got a dope artist today. We got a great rapper that I met through N3, man. So he's been fucking with N3 for a while. So I really think it'd be dope if N3 could introduce him, man, and tell us a little backstory how you met.
Yeah, that's the follow-up, man. If you've been tapped in with LA on Lock Radio, if you're a real listener, if you're a real subscriber, then you already know who Gutta Gone is. You feel me? Straight out of Carson. You know what I'm saying? We was back at the Super Audio Network for the first interview. Shout out Dre Day all day.
Shout out, damn, man, that's a throwback, dude. How long ago was that, bro?
Damn.
2016?
Yeah, 2016. Yeah, that was when you was fresh out, right?
Yeah.
That's when he was fresh out, just establishing everything. You know what I'm saying? So, just the follow up, man. My boy been putting in work. I've been seeing him going hard. I've been seeing 923 showing love, DJ Head showing love.
Nice, man. It's love,
bro. I'm tapped in, man.
So let's get started with that, bro. You've been getting a lot of love right now because of your music. You're a rapper, you know. So you're in this field where you are living a life where people are talking about, yo, people that go through that aren't gonna make it, aren't gonna survive this type of shit. You know what I'm saying? Coming fresh out of jail, bro. Like, what was that like for you, man? What was your mind state?
Shit, man, I was humbled, bro. I freed myself inside there, dude. You feel me?
Yep.
I freed myself inside there, so I was mentally prepared for when I was coming home. What I got hit with when I got home, I didn't prepare for. Just the situation that happened with my daughter's mom. You know what I'm saying? Like,
okay, what happened? To
other shit, you don't know, like,
yeah.
You could be prepared so much up to so much, but that's from an inside view. You know what I'm saying? You have to really be out there going through that shit. You know what I mean? So it was rough at first, but I just know I had to throw myself in the fire. It was easy. Nice. You know? Yeah. You got to put yourself out there. You got to put yourself in the fire. You
have a reason to. Your family. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. So to get deep into it, bro, how was your plan when you were trying to figure out I had to balance my family life, being a family man, and I have to balance this music life where I'm going to be on the road. This is pre-pandemic, you know what I'm saying? So when you're on the road and performing, when you were on that wave, you know, when you were performing constantly, how did you balance that, bro?
I just made sure I put my focus into my music like it was a job. And if my girl, you know what I'm saying, if she noticed that, you know what I mean, like there's a lot of people out here half-assing, you know what I mean, they're doing it for the wrong, they ain't doing it for themselves, you know what I'm saying? I'm out here doing it for myself, and it shows.
Sad music, right?
So yeah, if anything, my girl will find it attractive what I was doing. You know what I mean? My kids would, if anything, be motivated. Like, damn, my dad's different. You know what I'm saying? My dad's not taking no for an answer. You know?
Right.
There's struggles that come along with that. Hell yeah, you know what I'm saying? Of course. She needs help with the baby. You know, got a newborn. You know what I'm saying? Like, trying to get home on time. You know what I mean? I got a full-time job. Still to this day, I still work full-time job. You know what I'm saying? So I gotta get all this shit in. I hit a Ricky. Hey, bro, we got whoopty-whoopty-woo. Let's get to it. You know what I mean? Like, we've been on it. You know what I'm saying? And she's been so patient, but you gotta just shit. Only thing I can say is I'm really doing what I'm saying. You know, I ain't out here lying to my family to out here hang out with a bunch of dudes. I don't need to be smoking blunt with y'all. I don't need to be out there hanging out in your studio. If I ain't making music and if I ain't working in that studio, and you ain't my boy, or I'm not here to like enlighten you some type of way inside your session, like
or vice
you,
versa.
yeah, like you bring it, like you, hey, I'm in a session, come through, bring your energy, bro. I love when you here. Yeah, I'll definitely pull up because I know that person is on the same wavelength as me. You get what I'm saying?
Yeah, definitely.
Rather than, you know what I mean? So I guess just keeping it real, keeping it authentic. Now, that
dope.
goes for your female, to the people around you, your team, and especially yourself. You know what I mean? You got to keep it real, or else, and that's how you eliminate those problems. That's how you make those having a family and then having a career. That's how you make it mesh. Is just being real.
I like that, bro. I like that you said that's how you eliminate those problems, because it's so true, bro. And yet people don't really realize that that's how it is, bro. Once you take out the fakeness, the wannabe this, the wannabe, you'll see that you can live in what's the word I'm looking? You can live in harmony, bro. You just gotta figure out how to get there. And once you figure that out, you're gonna realize that this other shit that you've been doing, that you're trying to figure out why it's still happening, it's because you're doing the same shit.
Yeah,
you know what I'm saying?
I call it the revolving door syndrome.
Okay, why's that?
You're doing the same thing, expecting different results. You know what I'm saying? Like it don't work that way. You know what I'm saying? Like, man, I found myself, man, I can't tell you how many times I found myself in the county jail processing. Like, fuck, again. You feel me? Like, I'm talking about 9, 10 times. They'll tell you. You feel me? A lot of times. And I think I got everything figured out, and then boom, I'm sitting right there, like, damn. Never know how much time I got. Always on probation, so I never had bail. I always had to sit until court dates. You know what I'm saying? Whether I had the bread or not. So that shit just, it resonates different, bro. It is different, you know what I mean? It gives you a different sense of a thought process, you know what I mean? Like, you don't want that to happen again, you know what I mean? I learned my lesson. I did that shit so many times. I gotta maneuver in these lanes a little bit different. You know what I'm saying? Like,
so did going through that make your will for success? Did it cause an eager, or did it cause you to cool down a little bit and rethink shit and reevaluate shit? Because I'm sure in there a lot of people are like, yo, I want to hurry up and get out of here so I can get this music. Was your mind on that, or were you thinking something else?
I'm gonna be dead ass with you, bro. My daughter was born while I was in there, so
your mind.
Besides that, and then just dealing with the day to day inside there, you know what I mean? Like, it's just you find a way to numb it in a way, kind of like, you know, you figure it out. Like when you call home, usually 80% of inmates, after you get off that phone, the next 15, 20 minutes is probably either good or bad. You either gonna tell, hey man, I just got the phone, baby, whoop-de-whoop-de-whoop, or like, man, fuck that bitch. Man, fuck that bitch, she ain't answering. I know she fucking with old boy. You get what I'm saying? Like, and that right there is what I learned people. I learned reaction times. You know what I mean? You start figuring shit out. You know what I mean? Learning like
people start telling their own shit on themselves. They get so mad that they start telling them their own drama that don't need to be said.
So that shit really made me headstrong, if anything. You know, it made me really headstrong. Like, I came out like, I don't know, my confidence. I guess people always would tell like, man, bro, like, I would like friends. You know what I mean? That don't take it as like, not the envious people. Like, and man, your confidence motivates me. I wish I could just walk out there and like, but you can. I believe in myself just as much as the next person, because I have to also believe in myself in order for me to be something. You know what I'm saying? Like, you can't.
In order for them to even think about believing in you, you gotta be on the first in line, bro.
So I've never had a problem with that. Like, Anthony will tell you, since I got out, like, I'm big numbers. People are coming out to my shows, whether I had no songs recorded. I think I had 2 songs recorded.
Do you think jail helped your credibility of it all?
Nah.
No.
I was credible in the streets before I went to jail.
No, I'm not talking about the streets. So I'm talking about the industry is.
Nah,
you already know the
nobody
difference.
knew who I was. You got the white essay come in with all the blacks, all the Chris from Long Beach out of nowhere. Who the fuck is bro bringing all these people out? It's awkward, but it worked. He said it's awkward. Damn, is that how I am, bro? Only Samoan bringing out all these black folks and shit. Damn, no, I'm being real though. Like, I'm bringing out all people.
That's hilarious,
Mexicans, blacks. I got. There ain't no one more than the other. Like,
That's love.
My city where I grew up, I don't even know what racism is. Bro.
Yeah, and we're
Like, I
gonna
don't
get
even,
into
like,
that too.
Yeah,
let's
I don't even know, like, there ain't no boundaries, so we grew up like that.
Yeah, let's actually get into that, bro.
Yeah.
I'm sorry to get all late into this, man. Welcome everybody that's tuning in. You already know what it is. It's your boy Steve DeMar, man, with my Uso N3.
Yeah.
My bro right here, Gutta's from he's from Carson, man. So
Yes,
tell us more about that, bro. Tell us how it was.
Man, I grew up in Carson my whole life, bro. Since I can remember. Either you know me from playing sports at the parks, running around the city, the skate park, shit, school. I was that dude. You feel me? Like I was the all around dude.
You mentioned earlier, we spoke too before the interview. You were popular, bro.
Yeah, I know a lot of people.
You know a lot of people.
Yeah, I know a lot of people. I guess my family kept me really busy at a young age. You know what I'm saying? So, and networking's always kind of been my thing. You know what I'm saying? Like I just I was the type of dude I was. You know what I'm saying? I was that kid that would go to the neighborhood on his bike and knock on the door. Hey, y'all got some kids right here? Trying to play tag and shit. Swear to God.
I hear it.
Yeah, that's just who I was.
You know what?
You know?
I see the enthusiasm in your tone, bro, and
Yeah.
I just see the way you are. You're not just, you didn't come here and was just like, oh, so man. Yeah. No, you were in here already ready to have an interview before the cameras even started, bro.
Yeah, and I was
And
just happy to see my boy N3, and then I'm also glad I got to meet you, bro. Like we chilling right now. Like for people that ain't caught, people that it's love. People that ain't caught on yet, and they don't have to, they might later. But what I got going is authentic, bro. And I ain't too big for the program. You know what I'm saying? So you got to always remember the people that were there. They were the first people to give me some type of exposure type interview, other than my boy Big Mac. You know what I mean? Like, but my point is that it wasn't no come through. You know what I mean? It was love. So I went over there and did my little thing. You know what I mean? Like, and I learned a lot in this past 4 years. You know what I'm saying? Like I learned music, I learned the industry, I learned people in the industry. I learned, you know,
how to maneuver through certain situations.
Yeah, I learned that some of my closest friends were not even my real friends at all. You know what I'm saying? The people closest to me weren't even my real. And the ones that were there, maybe they were playing the wrong position. You know what I mean? Some people try to play a position that's not for them. And then for that, you know, but you have to go through that shit in order to understand it. You know what I mean? Yeah. And man,
listen to that shit, y'all. You got to go through that to understand it, man.
Yeah.
Some people are in your lives. You want them for a certain way, or you want them in your life for a certain reason or a certain way, and sometimes they're not supposed to be in your life that way. Doesn't mean they're not supposed to be in your life, bro. So that's dope that you put that. They just gotta have a certain position, bro. You know what I mean?
You gotta be realistic with yourself. You know what I mean? That's what people hate the most. Like people around my family, they'll tell you the same shit. I always like just be realistic. Put two and two together. You know what I mean? That shit don't add up. Let that shit go. You know what I'm saying? It's easy. It's right there in front of your face, but people want to neglect shit, dog. It's right here, but motherfucker gonna look that way, you know. But
they would rather prolong it than just get down to it and talk to somebody about it.
Yep.
So you've been to I'm guessing you've been through situations that got you through that you've been through stuff like that. How's this rap game? How's it looking to you, bro? You know, when you got out of jail, you said that was what 2016.
Yeah, I've been out for like 4 years, almost 5 years now.
You seen how hip hop has been going from that day. So I'm sure it was weird to you when you first.
Oh
got
yeah,
out.
I missed the whole mumble rap. No, I missed.
Oh
the
no,
whole,
you missed it.
I missed I was number 3. I missed the whole mumble rap era.
Okay.
When I left, it was Joey Badass, Action Bronson.
Oh,
you
yeah.
feel me? It was the Beast Coast movement. You know what I'm saying? Like that's when I left. That's what was popping. And then
where do you think hip hop is at right now, bro? How do you?
shit, the cycle. The cycle.
Buddy, what up, nigga?
The cycle.
buddy.
Casino guy here?
No, not yet, bro.
Dang. Alright. I'll let y'all hit back.
You straight, bro. Hey, that's the homie nobody, man. Shout out nobody. Yeah, man.
No, I feel like the cycle came around.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? I feel like right now the cycle's back. Everything happened like
Back to that rugged
in
shit.
2020 or 19. The kids and shit start dressing like the dudes from the 90s. And then in the 90s, they start dressing like dudes from the 70s. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
It's just
vintage,
it's a cycle. You know what I mean? Once you get caught in that cycle, and from the looks of it, you know, LA definitely setting the tone with this new style they got going on, like with the Ruchis and the one takes. Like they got that shit jerking right now. They got a whole different sound. But I feel like real rap is definitely resonating again. It feels like shit like 2009, 10 all over again. You know what I mean? It feels like
well, people are trying to be lyrical now.
yeah, or like I mean anybody could find a nice sound. Like when I came home to the Uzi Vert, right? Like and people, all my homies be laughing, but the dude got a unique sound. I don't hate on him. Like I'm not gonna sit here and say I'm slapping Uzi Vert all day, but he got some unique style. Like I think the slime language they just dropped, slime language too, thugging them. He has a song like just something so simple on the hook. You know they're probably just fucking around the studio, but his voice captures that it's the confidence. You know what I'm saying? Like the confidence in his voice. But not every rapper or artist capitalized off that moment. You know what I mean? But the ones that could rap or had a better ability are actually still playing ball.
Okay.
So I feel like having that ability to rap is being more like, it's being more, what's the word I'm looking for? It's being more respected now.
Yeah.
So,
Do you feel like you have to be more of a character now? And I say that in a way where WrestleMania, or WWE, for example, you know what I'm saying? Each of the people, at the end of the day, they're all wrestlers. They're all there to fight and do their own thing. But they all have their different personas and stuff like that. Do you see hip-hop, in a way, having it like that? You know, where you get Tekashi 6ix9ine, you have the Lil Uzi verse, you know.
I've been a character my whole life, fool. I've been a knucklehead my whole life already.
And that's not disrespect when I say character. I mean,
no,
like
I
that.
know. I've been a character my whole life. I've been a fool my whole life. You know what I'm saying? Like, good and bad. You know what I'm saying? I've been through so much. So like, I'm so comfortable with myself, bro. You know what I'm saying? Like, I'm me. You feel me? Like, there's no persona that I could portray that would fit.
That would even make you the slightest comfortable. I get you.
Yeah, I'm cool where I'm at.
Yeah.
Yeah, because this is where I want to be. You know what I'm saying? One with myself. You know what I'm saying? Like I'm tired of having demons on my back, and I feel a lot of these people, they gotta live with that. You want to be this type of people. You want to be this type of person. You wanna live this life, but then it's like the guy that wants to be the hustler, but then they get busted. Oh, they gonna snitch. They gonna raid. They gonna raid the house. They gonna snitch. They gonna. His mom don't want that life. You know what I mean? You know. You gotta think about.
And he don't want that for his mom.
He don't want. You know, all that shit people gonna tell. But why was you doing it in the first place? You have to know what game you're playing. You know what I mean? Like going into baseball. You know, you might get smacked with a baseball in your face when you're hitting the ball.
I just saw a video of somebody that got hit in the face.
It's a possibility you get smacked in the face with a baseball. But they're not gonna tell you that when you're a little kid going to play T-ball.
I want to ask: is it? I seen him do it, but I was like, is it really a possibility? Can he have done that purposely?
Nah, it's not. It can't be purposely.
You
bro.
could really
realize,
get hit in the face.
dog,
like that.
your arm has tendons and it has little all type of stuff in it. You're throwing these balls at 90 to 100 miles per hour, and mid throw you get a little tweak in your arm. It's not impossible. You've been doing something before and your arm tweak.
Yeah, I get you.
It's easily happened, dog. And those balls, like, man, that shit. I'm just saying, my point is that.
Yeah, my bad. I threw it off.
No, I get what you're saying though. But if you get hit with a ball, I quit. Nah, they already going in there with that preparation. So, oh damn, my video didn't hit as many views as I thought it was. Like, I'm done with rap. No, I already knew that could happen. I'm already mentally prepared. Like, I'm not bigger than myself. You know what I mean?
So, were you mentally prepared for if your music did go viral, if your videos did go viral? Because I know it doesn't happen overnight, but sometimes what people don't understand when they say overnight, they mean it like over a period of time. You know what I'm saying? Like, people that are famous right now have probably been 10, 8 years, prior to that.
No, it's definitely one brick at a time. You know what I mean? You have to apply that shit one brick at a time.
So do you think people can get ready for stuff like that where you just go viral, or do you think it's just one of those, like, it happens? Like being a parent, it just it has to happen.
All right, so this is how I look at it. If you're waiting on a spotlight to go on you, right? There's a billion people. The possibilities are slim. When that spotlight hits, I'm ready.
Gotcha.
Like, if they want something to see, I'm gonna have something to show them.
Yeah.
Even if it's old music, even if it's old videos, even if it's shit, whatever, like old content. These people have never seen this. Like, recently I just had a little, I was talking to you about it before. I did a little remix on the Instagram Reels.
Okay.
That shit's like at 4 million plays right now. That shit, I'm up like 5,000 followers. I've been getting non-stop likes and followers for the past 5 days, bro. Like, and it's different, you know?
Yeah.
It's different. Like, it's like, damn, this shit's growing, but I hit the little algorithm, but it's not even my music. I'm not even saying nothing in the video.
What do you mean? Oh,
it's a reaction video.
Oh, shit.
But trip out though, the fact that I had actual content on my Instagram, YouTube videos.
Now you got people waiting.
No, all these people came to my page from that, and now they're all listening to the music. So it's like,
no, that's what I'm saying. And
there was something there. There was something there. You know what I mean? These people go viral, and then you look at their page, and it's like, all you do is do like little Instagram videos and shit. Like, I got a real life going out here. So if anything, I did it as a little quick marketing scheme to see what would happen, and then boom, like,
you took a risk, bro.
Yeah.
And sometimes it's like that. All right. So
That's crazy.
what year did you where you from? You from the 90s, the 80s?
I'm born in 91.
Okay, so let's like those TV shows where they go back and they play a '90s song and shit, and they go back into the person as a child.
Yeah.
We're going to you as a child now, bro. Like, what was it like for you growing up, man?
It was
You're a
cool.
kid, bro.
Shit, my dad was the weed man.
Okay.
Played baseball my whole life growing up. And my cousins. Shit, moms was there. My pops. Shit, it was cool, dog. Life was straight. You know what I mean?
When did music enter that?
My dad played the guitar
Oh, nice.
off
Okay.
top. So music. My mom and them like real like soft rock shit like that.
Okay.
My cousins listened to rap, hip hop, of course. You know what I mean? At that time, and then Bob Marley. My cousin was big on Bob Marley. Shit like Sublime, shit like that. You know what I mean? Just I was always around music. You know, my cousin was in a band. My dad's homies were in a band, a rock and roll band out the area. So it was like we were always around music. But
what was it that got you to? Okay, so your dad he plays the guitar and stuff like that.
Yeah.
But was that the reason why you wanted to get into music?
Nah. So my dad died, rest in peace, when I was 14, and so I used to just like, you know, I used to smoke a lot of tree. You know what I mean, I used to smoke a lot of tree with the homies, drink a little 40s and shit at a young age, and I used to freestyle. But I got good as fuck at that shit, fool. Like I was so good that I was like, I can honestly say that I had better. I know for a fact that I freestyle better verses back in the day than the rappers right now. Like off top, not every rapper, but like.
No, I get you.
I will definitely. I hear some shit.
I know where hip hop is at, so I get what you're saying.
So it's like I'm talking about but my shit like really, I would tap into like a little part of my brain, and like I just stay on track metaphorically. Like I really low key be mentally riding the same way, like everything's really in my head, you know. But my point is that like I feel like I found a way to channel all my energy. It's been like really, you know what I mean, ADHD type. You know what I mean, getting in trouble, kicked out of school. You know what I mean. By October in any school I got kicked out. By
That's
October.
not even a lot.
Yeah, like.
So talk about that, bro. What was that? Do you think that people were always trying to test you, or do you just didn't
Nah,
like?
I'm gonna tell you what it
where
is,
you
dog.
were at?
I watched Gary Vee talk about it. I feel the school system failed me because I feel like what he said, like he's an entrepreneur. So I feel like they didn't make us. They didn't. In one of my songs, I said they understood the lectures, but they never understood the students. You know what I mean? Like,
Okay.
and I feel like with that is like, I need a different attention. You know what I'm saying?
Different intention.
No, I need a different attention, not like
attention,
sit
okay.
down and do this math work.
Right.
So I feel like school, like, and people say I'm a bad kid, but I really just couldn't control it. I was just off the wall with it. I was a wild ass kid. Like it was funny to me to make a little joke. You know what I'm saying? Like you go through that, but I feel like I didn't get channeled it in the right way. You know what I mean? I feel like the school could have helped a lot.
Do you think you were one of those kids that you finished everything early already? So you were just like you knew what the fuck you were doing already?
Yes and no, because I guess like kind of thing we know it all type shit, but then at the same
Not
time,
even necessarily a know-it-all, bro.
No,
I'm gonna tell
but-
you like this. I was one of those kids where I would crack jokes in class, or I would get up and leave early and like an asshole. But you know, even though I couldn't do that, but I would just do it because my work would be done. You know, the teacher would check my shit, and it'd be good. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So he couldn't. All he can get mad at me for is just being a knucklehead and trying to leave early and shit like that, stuff like that. So that's what I'm saying. Do you think that was why you kind of had those little
I don't know, bro.
class
I can't-
clown acts? Or
I
was
can't
it that
call
you
it.
just wanted to really be cool around people? Some people just
Maybe,
like entertaining other
maybe
people,
that. It
bro.
could be like
Not even in a clown
or just,
way.
yeah,
like
like, honestly, bro, I guess definitely try to like prove myself growing up. You know what I mean? Because my cousin, I was like an only child, kind of.
Okay.
In a way, I have a lot of siblings. Like I'm far from an only child. But I lived in the house that I lived in was just me, my mom, and my dad. You feel me?
Okay.
So I guess my cousins had a lot of people in the house and shit. So maybe that what it was. You know what I mean? Like trying to show out a lot. But at the same time, it was like I really just didn't give a fuck. Too hyper. You know what I mean? Like I gotta feed off that shit. Someone would laugh and then I keep going. You know what I mean? Like childish shit.
Was
you know?
was it like a mental thing, or did you ever figure what it might have
ADHD,
been?
if anything, shit.
That's
I
what
just
it was?
hyper as fuck. And my mom's we wasn't doing the pills. Yeah, we weren't gonna take the pills. So it was just,
I think that's smart, bro.
Yeah.
But I can't speak for anything because
Nah,
I don't know
but
too
I
much,
mean,
but I think
shit,
it's smart to stay
now-
like that.
shit. I'm still hyper as ever, but I learned how to control it. I could be hyper in my mind now.
Yeah.
I could be cool, calm, collected, and you could ask my boy Rick. Like I could be right here, calm as thinking about a crazy ass plot in my head and then go make it happen. You know what I mean? Like, and that's why I feel the ADHD plays in a positive way.